Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Jay Sewell, man. I just want to do a video regarding some comments made by Oscar De La Hoya. I know this was about a week ago, but I noticed nobody really touched on this subject. But I guess I got to be the one to touch on this subject, man. First of all, man, I want to talk about Oscar De La Hoya's blatant jealousy towards Floyd Mayweather. I mean, it's just to the point he really shows the green-eyed monster in him, because Oscar is just blatantly jealous of Floyd Mayweather. And I think it's a damn shame. Floyd just retired last week, allegedly. Like I said, I say allegedly because it's still 50-50 on whether he comes back. But, instead of Oscar showing some class and just wishing Floyd the best of luck, he sends out this little sucker-ass tweet talking about, I'm sure going to miss Floyd Mayweather's action-packed fights, and I'm going to miss how exciting he was to watch fighting. Then he's tried to say that Floyd fought in the worst era of boxing. Well, that's funny, because last time I checked, you was one of the people that Floyd beat. So I guess you're saying you're weak. So I guess you're saying Manny Pacquiao is weak. I guess you're saying some of the other people Floyd Mayweather has fought is weak. First of all, Floyd fought in one of the best eras of boxing, because actually, if you look at the type of styles of fighters that Floyd Mayweather fought, he fought a lot of different styles, and somehow he always found a way to win. Whether it was a guy that was fast and had power, or a mauler type of guy, or just a slow guy with power, or just, he always found a way to win. And I think Oscar De La Hoya should have just congratulated him and just wished him best of luck instead of taking a shot at him. He just sounded like a straight up bitch. He sounded like a jealous hearted punk. He sounded like a little kid. It was just very juvenile, man. Because I think when he retired, I think Floyd wished him the best of luck. I don't remember Floyd taking a shot at him when he announced his retirement. But see, that's the thing. That's, I got to look into it. But see, that's the thing. When Floyd do anything that's good, nobody don't say nothing about it. But if he do anything remotely that people think is wrong, then motherfuckers is all over him and shit. But I just want to talk about Oscar De La Hoya and this whole Floyd fought in a weak era of boxing. By Oscar saying something like that, he just sound just pretty much fucking retarded. So he not only did he disrespect Floyd, he disrespected himself. He disrespected the new generation that's coming up, like Keith Thurman, Amir Khan, Errol Spence, Andre Ward, Triple G. I think a lot of those guys wouldn't take too kindly of Oscar making a remark like that. But out of Oscar's blatant jealousy of Floyd Mayweather, I guess he didn't realize what he said. And once again, that was a story that the media swept under the rug, because Oscar should have got ripped for that. But that's textbook. Oscar get a pass, Floyd don't. Oscar get a pass about a lot of shit that he did. And it's funny how Oscar seems to talk about other people, but he seemed to forget about some of the shit he's been involved in. Him being a blatant cokehead. How Oscar has like 6 or 7 children by like 3 or 4 different women. I know Oscar has a lot of kids. And I know he has at least, if I'm not mistaken, 3 baby mamas, maybe 4. Then, not to mention the cross-dressing shit. Then, not to mention how back in the day, Oscar De La Hoya settled out of court not 1, not 2, but at least 3 sexual assault cases. One of them involved, I think, a 15-year-old girl in Cancun, Mexico, which the story broke out like in the early 2000s, I think between maybe 2000 and 2001. But, the media covered it up. Or should I say Bob Arum sort of made the story go away. They really didn't talk about it. But he settled at least 3 sexual assault cases out of court. I don't know whether the man did it or he didn't do it. But to be honest with you, if where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, remember Darren Sharper was saying the same shit, that he didn't rape none of them women, but shit, like maybe 9 women came out and said that he raped them, and he finally is serving a jail sentence for rape. I don't know how much time he got. I don't know, but I know he was accused by at least 9 women of sexual assault and rape. But anyway, it's just fucking amazing how Oscar De La Hoya seems to love to talk about Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I don't know. Could it be that he didn't make a cent off the Manny Pacquiao fight? I know for a while Oscar De La Hoya was making a little bit of money off Manny Pacquiao's fights, because I don't know if you guys remember when Manny Pacquiao left his last promoter, I think Murat Muhammad. He signed with both Top Rank and Golden Boy. He had signed a 7-fight deal with Golden Boy, and he had signed with Top Rank. But to make a long story short, it was a slight lawsuit, but I guess it got settled out of court. I know Oscar De La Hoya was getting a percentage of Manny Pacquiao's fights. I think he got a percentage out of Manny Pacquiao's 7 fights that he had with Top Rank, but he received a little bit of money. But anyway, you just would think that a guy like Oscar would be bigger than that. I mean, come on, man. Oscar De La Hoya is fucking like 43 years old, man, and acting like a child and shit. I mean, if you don't like Floyd, man, that's fine, man, but it come a time where you got to show some class, man, or just show some respect, man, and just say you wish a guy the best of luck. You know, it's funny how when we do shit like that, you know, just like the Adrian Broner, Dan Rayfield thing, where he ethered Dan Rayfield, and rightfully so, Dan Rayfield had it coming. I didn't have no problem with Adrian Broner ethering Dan Rayfield's fat ass, because Dan Rayfield, sometimes he talks a little too much shit. You would think Dan Rayfield was a fighter, but we know that not to be true, because Dan Rayfield never saw a hometown buffet he didn't like. So, I mean, he just blatantly goes hard on certain people when he doesn't, and he gives certain other people a pass. Just like he one of the people that ain't pushing for this Triple G Andre Ward fight. But you know, like I say, Triple G supposed to be this badass. But anyway, getting back to Oscar, man. Like I said, it's just disappointing to see him just act like a bitch, because that's pretty much what he's acting like. But then again, he used to dress up like a woman, so I guess why am I not surprised? And it's funny, if you look at Oscar De La Hoya, the fighter, I mean, let's talk about Oscar De La Hoya inside the ring. If you look at Oscar De La Hoya's career, some of the biggest fights that he was in, he fucking lost. I mean, he lost to Felix Trinidad because he fucking backpedaled around the ring for the last 4 fights and maybe threw 2 punches. You know, he lost that fight. Okay, he lost to Floyd Mayweather. He got knocked out by Bernard Hopkins. He lost to Sugar Shane Mosley twice. He ducked Winky Wright. He ducked Vernon Forrest. And he blatantly ducked Vernon Forrest. Then let me see, he had that controversial win against Felix Strom. You know, a fight that he should have lost. A lot of people thought he lost to a lot of people thought he lost to Ike Cortez. A lot of people blatantly thought that Pernell Whitaker beat him. And then the sad part about it, Oscar De La Hoya talking about, well, Floyd was supposed to give him a rematch within a year. Well, shit, you wouldn't give Ike Cortez a rematch. You wouldn't give Pernell a rematch after they asked for it. So why should Floyd, give you a rematch? To me, you got what was coming to you. But, it's just amazing the double standards that they have in boxing. I guarantee you, let Floyd have said some shit like that, people would have been all on him. I mean, the man can't win for losing. People asked the man to stop talking so much shit, and he tried to be humble his last couple of fights, and he got ripped for it. I mean, the man just can't win for losing. But anyway, man, I just wanted to voice my opinion about Oscar being a punk bitch, because that's pretty much what he is, with his cross-dressing, coke-sniffing, alleged pedophile, woman-raping ass. But anyway, man, I'm out.